Diyan, honey! Pasigaw na boses ang bumulabog sa amin. Lumingon kami sa pinanggalingan nito at nakita naming paparating si Christine na naka-miniskirt at midriff. Nililipad pa ng hangin ang kanyang brown na buhok. Ang sexy at ang ganda ng babaeng ito at agad na binalot ako ng insecurity. Honey, your face, bitch. Tumayo si Albert na alanganin pang tumingin sa akin. Christine, he acknowledged her awkwardly. She's a bum, dude. Narinig ko pang wika ni Ayan sa katabing si James. Really? Hang on there. Tawagan ko lang si Elena. Akma pang magdadial sana si James sa cellphone nito pero pinigilan agad ito ni Ayan. Dude, wala pa siya sa kalingkingan ng Elena ko. Panis yan. Che, hihis na ikinangisi ni James. Pagkatayo ni Albert ay agad na naglambitin si Christine sa liig nito na parang unggoy. Nanliit ang matakusa na saksihan. Ang walang hiyang Albert hindi man lang pumalag. I cleared my throat and yes, my mind as well because all I see is red. Mukhang may makakalmot akong babae ngayon kung hindi ito bibitaw kay Albert. Excuse me, pero nasasakal ata si Albert. Pakitanggal ng mga kamay mo please, I spoke in a monotonous tone. Lihim namang ngumisi si Albert but I just glared at him. Excuse me too, and who the hell do you think you are? You're just an employee here, so act like one. Pinag-cross nito ang braso at nakataas pa ang kilay. Kalma lang, Athena. Well, sa pagkakaalam ko kasi, hindi ko ang girlfriend ni Albert, so why I behave like one? Pinagtaasan ko rin ito ng kilay. Mimicking her tone. Kala nito, siya lang ang marunong, ha? But I am, she explained. You were. Albert corrected. Tiningnan ni Christine si Albert at nakita kong bumalati ang sakit sa magandang mukha nito. John, let us stop this, Christine. We were done a long time ago. Huwag mo nang ipilit. Matagal na tayong tapos. But you still love me, John. I can feel it. I can sense it. You're still my John. I'm back for good. Pwede na natin ipagpatuloy ang naudot nating relasyon. I love you. I still do, she cried. My heart suddenly sank. She's really in love with Albert, and I think they deserve each other. And I don't. I'm no good for him. Christine, you are part of my life. You are a friend. Let's just be like that. Huwag mo lang ipilit pa dahil baka mapilitan din akong layuan ka ng tuluyan. Namamasa ng mata nito dahil sa pagluha. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Who's the lucky girl? Pilit pa itong umiti. Albert smiled before he enveloped me with his arms. Meet Athena, my girlfriend. Wika nito. Christine's jaw deliberately dropped to the floor at Albert's revelations. No way in hell. She covered her mouth with her hand. Yes, Christine, even hell cannot be able to stop me from loving her. From having her and for being with her. No one can stop me and most definitely not even you. Albert spoke with emphasis, his eyes burning with annoyance. John, hindi kayo bagay sa isa't isa. Look at her. She's just ordinary. Plain girl. You deserve someone a lot better. Christine burst out. I frowned. Really? So, you think you do? Oh well, tama nga naman siya. I don't belong to his world. And she does. I don't care, even if she's the poorest of all. You can talk all you want, tell her peace is over, but you won't make me change my mind, and most especially, my heart. Christine, if you have nothing good to do, please leave. We're in the middle of this time. Albert dismissed her. Just like that, humigpit pa lalong yakap nito sa akin at gumanti din ako ng yakap. Take that, bitch. Tumalikod ito at narinig ko pa ang kanyang paghikbi. Poor Christine. Base of worlds. Do you have something to wear for tomorrow? Tanong ni Albert sa akin. Andito kami sa beranda ng kwarto namin. Ang sarap pagmasdan ng kadiliman ng tanging sinag lang ng buwan ang nagbibigay liwanag sa buong lupain. Ang simoy ng hangin ay lumalabig na rin dahil sa papalapit na ang buwan ng Disyembre. Dahil sa naaliw ako sa pagmamasid sa paligid, I wasn't paying attention to his question. Naramdaman ko na lamang ang paghapit pa nito sa akin at ang pagdampi ng labi nito sa bato ko. Napapikit ako. Sweetheart, your mind is elsewhere. I wonder who you are thinking of. Albert questioned at halatang may insecurity sa boses nito. I smiled. He doesn't need to feel that way. I should be the one to feel insecure. I'm a nobody. Naramdam ko pa ang pag-amoy niya sa balat ko. Diyos ko, buti na lang at nakapaligo na ako. Wala, iniisip ko lang na malapit na mag-December. And for your question, casual dress lang ang meron ako. Okay na siguro yun. Tayo-tayo lang naman sa birthday ni Senyora eh. Para sa lahat ng nasasakupan nyo. I don't think elite families are coming, aren't they? I combed my hair so I could see him. He shook his head. Mama doesn't want to be on a spotlight. She just wants to have it simple and she's so humble. God, I love her for being like that. Inikot ako ni Albert habang nagsasalita ito. We faced each other at umangat ang kamay nito para sapuin ang aking mukha. You look very pretty and sexy as hell. Wow, how easy of him to change the topic. Pinasadahan pa ako nito ng tingin na ikinapula ng mukha ko. I was just wearing a plain white oversized shirt at sexy short. I pinched his prominent, pointed nose. Huwag mo na akong bulahin, Albert, dahil matagal mo na akong nabola. I ruffled his unruly hair and pulled her tenderly. Kahit na white sando at simpleng short lang ang suot nito, pero nag-uumapaw pa rin ito sa charisma. And I'm deliberately swooning over him. How I love this man. What's with that look? He suddenly asked, hypnotizing me under his scrutiny. What looks, Albert? Suddenly, I'm puzzled. Ano bang pinagsasabi ng lalaking to? That kind of look you are giving me? Are you drooling at me, sweetheart? He smiled wickedly as he ran his fingers on his hair. Sexily, oh my. Excuse me, kapal mo ha? Ikaw na lang ang pagnanasaan ko. As in, bulalas ko, but buti na lang at gabi na at naitago ang pamumula ng aking pisngi. This man can really melt me in any way, every way, anytime. Nilagay niya sa barandilya ang kanyang dalawang kamay sa magkabilang gilid ko, trapping me at tumunghay sa akin. I don't want to look into his eyes dahil alam ko kung anong masasalamin doon. Desire, passion, love. And I'm afraid that I may not be able to look away and just let myself drawn into his mesmerizing, captivating stare. Bakit hindi ka makatingin sa akin, Athena? Bulong niya gamit ang namamaos na tinig. Ang buga ng hininga niya sa mukha ko ay sapat na para panuyuan ako ng laway at panindigan ng balahibo. I even find swallowing a bite hard to do. God, this man intimidates my whole being in a good way. Bakit ba? Masama ba yun? Isa ayaw kitang tingnan, no? I rolled my eyes at sa liig niya ako tumutok ng tingin. I'm trying hard to avoid his gaze because I know pag nagtama ang mata namin, wala nang urungan. Pinag-cross ko pa ang dalawa kong braso sa dibdib ko para talaga masabi niyang tatarayan ko siya. I know, I'm being defensive, but it's the best that I can do for now. He's laughing at my reasoning na ikinairita ko. Sweetheart, kung hindi kita kilala, masasabi ko talaga na virgin ka pa. Para kang first timer sa ganitong bagay. Hindi pa nga kita nahalikan, pero kung makaiwas ka, sobra. I could even tell you shaking right now. You were like this before, 6 years ago. He teased me, lalo pa nitong inilapit ang mukha. I pulled my face from his approach. I should bear in mind that being alone with him next time is not good idea. Albert, gusto ko sanang sabihin sa kanya na malinis pa ako. Naberhin pa ako. At wala pang nakakaangkin sa akin, pero hindi ko natuloy nang tinapat niya ang isang daliri sa labi ko. It's okay, sweetheart. Let's not talk about it, okay? Wika nito at tanging tango na lamang sagot ko. He will find it soon, surely. Tuloy na akong napaatras sa barandilya at tumama na ang aking bewang dun dahil sa paglapit ni Albert. He raised his one hand to my chin at nagtamang aming mga mata. You are the most beautiful girl I ever seen, sweetheart. He whispered as he traced my lower lip. Bumaba ang ulo nito at tuluyan ng sinakop ang aking nakaawang na labi. He kisses her gently, sweet and addictive. I opened my mouth and felt his tongue. My arms instantly went to the back of his head and I clung to it. "You are so sweet," he said as he gently bit and tugged my lower lip. I groaned again. "I can't get enough of you, Athena. I just can't." Dagdag nito gamit ang nahirapang tinig at walang babalang inangat ako. I squirmed as he held me up. I wrapped my legs around him as we walked. Sinandal niya ako sa pader na pinaggitnaan ng dalawang pinto na magkabilang kwarto. Ang dalawang hita ko ay nakapulupot sa kanyang bebang, and I swear to God, I can feel his throbbing member poking at my belly. He's so hard. Napakapit ako ng husto sa balikat niya dahil sa lakas ng pagdiin niya sa akin. Bumaba ang labi nito sa liig ko at ramdam ko ang init nitong dila na pinagpasadahan ng aking balat. "Hindi kita pwedeng ipasok sa kwarto, Athena, dahil hindi na ako makakapigil pag nangyari yun at hindi ako hinto hanggat hindi kita nasasagad. I will never find the strength to stop loving you. At the same time, Athena, your body screaming." His voice cracked at halatang nahirapan ito. He breathed on my neck at pareho kaming naghabol ng hininga. Shit, bakit sakit sa puson? Hindi ko naintindihan ang nararamdaman ko. "Why don't you take me now, Albert?" Lakas loob kong tanong. Tumaas ang ulo nito at namungay ang mata. "God, you have no idea how much I want to, sweetheart. Pero hindi mo na ngayon. Ayokong maobliga ka. Ayokong isipin mong minamadali kita. I want to know more about you before we do it. We'll take this slow for now. Making out is fine with me." He grinned. His sweetie forehead made him more so attracted in my eyes. "Making out pa ba to? Hinubaran mo na nga ako eh. Sinira mo pang damit ko." Ngumusa ko nang tiningnan ang napunit kong damit sa sahig. "At saka, ibaba mo na nga ako, Albert. Ang sagwa ng posisyon natin." Inirapan ko siya na natatawa lang. "Masagwa pala ha, kaya pala. Panay ang ungol mo kanina." Tawa nito at agad kong sinapak nang mababa niya ako mula sa kanya. "Loko-loko ka talaga. Che, ewan ko sa'yo. Matutulog na ako." Pinulot ko ang damit sa sahig at nagulat ako nang pinisil nito ang bat ko. "Baliw ka talaga." Reklamo ko na hindi na may pinta ang mukha. Guilty as charged. Sobrang baliw ako, sweetheart. Baliw na baliw sa'yo. Halakak nitong bago ako hinila at niyakap ng mahigpit. Sabi ko habang nakabaon ang mukha ko sa dibdib nito. Pero maya-maya lang ay umangat ang braso ko para yakapin din naman siya pabalik. Pagyakap kita ng ganito, napakapayapa ng nararamdaman ko. "Athena, ikaw lang talaga ang nakakagawa sa akin ng ganitong klaseng pakiramdam. You're the only woman who makes me feel lost in the moment, and you're the only one who can send me to heaven with just one look. But it's also easy for you to send me to hell too, because I'm burning with so much desire for you. Sweetheart, I guess having you in my arms, I have the best of both worlds. You are my heaven in hell." "Athena," he murmured on the top of my head, "I feel safe in your arms, Albert. Ikaw lang din ang nagpaparamdam sa akin ng ganito." I whispered too and kissed him lightly on his chest. "It's time to sleep, sweetheart. Baka hindi na ako makapapigil eh. Bigla na lamang kitang angkinin dito o di kaya hilahin papunta sa room ko." I giggled kung bakit kasi ayaw gawin eh. We kissed goodnight before he walked me to the sliding door of my room. "Oh, Albert, what I'm going to do with you?" Pagagising ko ay amoy ng bulaklak ang aking napansin. Luminga ako at nakita ang isang bukit of white roses na kapatong sa side table. Meron ding malaking kahon akong nakita sa sahig. "What's this?" Kinuha ko muna ang bulaklak at inamoy. I smiled when I read the note. "Good morning, sweetheart. White roses for you. I know you like them, but please don't like them too much. I might get jealous. Joke. P.S. I really love you. Our make-out session last night. Hoping we can have another tonight. Yours, Albert." Napangisi ako, siraulo talaga yun. Kinuha ko rin ang kahon na nasa sahig. Napanganga ako na makita ang loob nito. It's a dress, red mini dress. Wow, I love the style. Simple yet elegant. May note din sa loob at mas lalang lumaki ang ngisi ko. Sweetheart, I have bought this the other day and I know this will look good on you. But really, I don't mind ripping this off. If only you would give me permission. Yeah, maybe tonight. A man can hope. Love you, John Albert. I never knew that Albert has a funny side. Just a note from him already made my day. Tumulong ako sa pag-ayos sa loan para sa gaganaping birthday party ng ginang mamayang alas 5. Halos buong araw kong hindi nakita si Albert at masyado atang naging busy sa pag-asikaso sa kanilang negosyo. Ang sabi ni Senyora kanina ay biglang may dumating na mga buyer ng mga baboy, manok at baka. Paubusan na siguro sa market because of Yuletide season. Albert's friends are nowhere to be seen. Ang sabi ni Baliling ay baka nasa silungan o di kaya ay nag-horse riding sa kapatagan. Nag-ayos ako ng mantel para sa mesa nang may tumikim sa likuran ko. Nilingon ko yun ngunit ibinalik din ang atensyon ko sa aking ginagawa. Tinay, mag-usap tayo. Bigkas ni Christine. Then, speak. I answered. Pinasadahan ko muna ng aking palad ang mesa para walang gusot ang tela bago ko lumapit sa kabila. Parang aso namang sumusunod sa akin si Christine. Mahal ko si Jan. Tinay, seryosong bigkas nito? Ay say at hinarap si Christine na umiiyak na pala. Mahal ko rin siya, Christine. Nagmamahalan kami. Malumani na sabi ko. I don't want to break her heart but I don't want to break mine too. No, he loves me, Tinay. We had a perfect relationship before. May mga plano na kami for our future. Ginagawa ka lang niyang panakip butas. Ginagamit ka lang niya to get back at me. Para masaktan niya ako dahil nasaktan ko rin siya noon. I left him. I dumped him because I had no choice. You had no choice? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Ano naman ang pinagsasabi ng babaeng ito? I lied. I didn't leave him to pursue my dreams because he's my own dream. Pangarap ko siya, Tinay. Buong buhay ko ay siya nang pinangarap ko at wala na akong hinangad pa kundi siya lamang. But damn it, fate was against us. She cried as she sat on a chair. She's trembling. Nangihinang umupo din ako sa upuan, nakaharap sa kanya. Anong ibig mong sabihin? Kabadong tanong ko dito. She looked at me with eyes full of tears. I was sick, that's why I need to leave him to stay in the US for my treatment. I didn't tell him the real reason because I don't want him to suffer because I thought I was hopeless case. Pero gumaling na ako, Tinay, at gusto ko siyang bumalik sa buhay ko. He's all I need. Please, Tinay, I'm begging you. Hikbi nito. I am shocked and I don't even know what to think anymore. Namalayan ko na lamang na tumutulo na rin pala ang aking luha.